Guilty Gear Strive. Teach me.
Hello everyone, welcome to Guilty Gear Strive. I am here with Apologyman. Welcome on board.
Hey, yeah, thanks for having me. I'm really excited to show you guys what my character can do, Faust. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming. So, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I've been playing fighting games for since like 2009 so what is that, like 11 years? Just kind of insane. I play for Team Beast Coast. I've been playing on as a fighting game player for them, as a Dragon Ball FighterZ player, and now as a Guilty Gear Strive player since its release. And I just been competing in fighting games for a very long time. And I think I'm just gonna keep doing it for as long as I can keep doing it. But I'm playing Guilty Gear Strive a lot lately, and I'm excited to show you guys what Faust can do.
Excellent, man. So people know you for obviously this game and Dragon Ball FighterZ as well. I know you from that game as well. Great player. We're now gonna get into Faust. So let's talk about Faust Archetype. Like, what is he as a character in this game?
So Faust is pretty weird compared to a lot of other characters in this game. He is a really strong, like, mid-range control character. He has some like pretty far-reaching normals with his like far slash and his like too heavy and whatnot. But he is more about like controlling the mid-range and then throwing out his items. He's an item throw character, and once his items kind of get going, the whole screen turns into chaos. Like, he'll throw item after item after item. There's no restriction on how many items you can throw, so you just keep on throwing items, and the whole screen gets covered, and the opponent just gets really confused. That's what he's all about. That's what he wants. He wants to create chaos.
All right, cool. So let's talk about his key moves.
Yeah, sure. So his key moves for sure are his far slash and his 2H. Those are some of like his most important attacks. They're really good at keeping the opponent at bay. And if you land one of the far slashes or the 2Hs, you'll be able to cancel into your item throw, which is like kind of like the start of like your win condition. And depending on what items you can get, you can start throwing more items, and you get into the whole Faust. If you've ever seen a Faust match, you know what I'm talking about. It gets very hectic once all the items get out on the screen. But I think probably the most key move that he has is the item throw. It is a random item that he throws whenever you do a quarter circle forward punch, and depending on the item that you get, it can help you throw even more items. So here, if I get a hammer or a ton weight, what I'll normally do is I'll like use that to like throw another item. Or if I get mini Faust out, the opponent has to respect him so they can throw more items. And the whole screen gets covered with these items. He has a super item throw as well. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot on the screen, right? Like, just from us throwing a few items at each other. Yeah, he can throw a bomb, a banana. He can throw food. He can throw a trumpet. If the opponent or you get the trumpet, it creates this stampede. He can throw meteors just like that. It gets pretty crazy, as you can see. But yeah, his whole game plan is about kind of creating that mess on the screen, right? Mm. So when you're fighting as him, you're trying to like keep the opponent out. You're doing a lot of like kind of zoning so that you can start this up, right? Once you like land the hit or make them like kind of block, so here I'll do like a too heavy from like kind of far and just like kind of block it. Like I'll do that, and if they are like this far, you can kind of safely throw some items and kind of help you get your game plan started from there. His standing heavy is also another really good option in terms of like keeping the opponent out. And recently, his jump 2K, this move, was buffed in the most recent patch, and now it's insane in terms of his mid-range. It like keeps out opponents really well, counter hits a lot of options, really like low whiff recovery. So it's a lot of this, and a lot of this. And you can also use his 2P, which is a low whiff recovery move as well. You're just trying to keep them out so you can throw the items and get your game plan started.
Okay, so let's go over like special moves as well. Like I know we spoke about the item throwing, but then it seems like he has this tornado type of move. Like, can we talk about this move as well?
Yeah, sure. So his tornado is it has a couple multiple uses. You can kind of use it to move around the screen a little bit. It's not like the safest on block. If you do it properly, you can make it like -3 at best. But generally, you want to use it for like combos with them. So you can if you time your tornado properly, you can get a relaunch after it as well, which is really important, and it gets a really good corner carry if you land like the tornado loops. You get like 2 reps of it, and you can use it to also like grab certain items like on the floor. So like if I ever get like a trumpet or like a banana like this, like I can like use it as almost like movement. It's like a moving hitbox, right? You can grab the items that you want to use. But yeah, I primarily combo tool, but you can also use it if you have some meter to like cancel into some offense. But yeah, you can move it left and right. There's a lot of control you have with it, and also if you're really sick, you can cross up with it like that.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah, it's a little hard though. It takes some practice.
Okay, cool. So is there any like other moves? Cause I see like stuff like this, and he has the other one where he can kind of sucks you in, and he kind of does like the home run. Like
yeah, sure. Let's talk about that. So that's his scalpel pull. It's called a thrust. It's a half circle forward into kick, and he basically pulls out his full scalpel full screen, pretty close to full screen, and you can do a follow up where you press back like that. If you do nothing, they just fall to the ground like that. But what everyone does is they time like a swing with your heavy slash, and you can it hits them with the golf club, and depending on the timing, you'll either get like a hole in one, which is like the clean hit, or if you do it early like this, it'll like kind of hit them like that. Depending on the situation, you want to do either or. The hole in one does more damage, but it gives you a less favorable Oki pressure situation. But yeah, those are like the main 2 follow-ups that you use. He also has one if you mess up, you just like totally. Here, I'll show you. This happens to everyone. You'll mess up and you'll just hit him on the floor. I've had that happen to me in tournament matches. I would feel really dumb. But yeah, that's a really important move, especially if they're like trying to stop you from throwing too many items in the mid range. You can be like, no, let me throw more items. I'll scalpel pull you.
Okay, so let's talk about like the special move. I mean, not special, but the supers. So like, you know, we already went through the one where he's throw loads of items in the air, but does he have any other supers?
Yeah, so he has the item throw super. You don't use it like generally. It's not like your go-to when it comes to meter usage with them. Usually you use it for like roaming cancels, which we'll talk about later. But he does have this other super, which is his half circle back forward heavy slash, which is this. Oh no! So it's like an invul super, so you can use it to get out of pressure. It's a bit slow. You know, you can use it for combos as well. But here, I'll just go first you. So yeah, if you land it, like it gets like a pretty good Oki situation. He hits you with the wheelchair, hits your shins. It's actually a different animation on every character too. Every character has a different like facial reaction. It's actually hilarious.
This character's crazy.
He's crazy. He's wild. But yeah, you don't use it like that often, honestly. I'll talk about how you can use it in some other cool ways in the Roman cancels when we get to that. But yeah, you can do that. You can also do his item super like I showed earlier. And if you have 100 meter, here maybe you can do it. Land a gold burst on me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Cool.
Yeah, and then do triple quarter circle forward punch.
Triple.
Yeah. It's not even on the move list. It's a technically hidden move. Oh no, you get it. It's okay. So if you do 3 in a row, here, I'll let me get my burst back, and I'll be able to show you.
I'm sure I did 3. I don't.
No, it's okay. It's okay. If you get 100 meter, if you do triple quarter circle forward, he'll throw like a bunch of items. I got like 3 bombs and like mini Faust. Yeah. But yeah, those are like all his supers.
Okay, cool. This character's crazy. All right, let's get into the Roman cancel section. So show me your top 5 Roman cancels with this character.
Yeah, so for him, like the major Roman cancels you want to use with him are his number 1 in my opinion is his most important one is his Scarecrow Roman cancel. I don't think we showed that move earlier, but basically when you do quarterback punch or kick, you'll get a Scarecrow, and depending on which button you do, you'll appear on the front or the back. Or if you hit slash, you'll appear from the top ropes up here, and you'll land like that. And that's good. It's unsafe on block, so it's kind of risky to just do without like item coverage or something. But if you have meter, then it gets like a little bit more useful because you can start canceling it into here, let me just get my gold first. So yeah, because then you can cancel it with purple Roman cancel, so you can do this.
Oh.
So if I'm like full screen like this, I can do if I'm full screen like this, I can just do a purple Roman cancel off of my Scarecrow, and I'll just appear full screen instantly. So you can use that for like approaching or like trying to call out full screen options. A really common one is I'll use like the purple Roman cancel to like get close to them and do like a command grab. Here, I'll show you real quick. So I'll be like here. So like I'll be like full screen. I'll be like hello, and then I'll just command grab just like that. It's super fast. This gets a lot of people. Yeah.
No, this character's crazy. So the command grab, what is the command grab of him?
Yeah. So let me get into that. So his command grab is quarter circle forward heavy, and what it does is it puts the afro on you, and the afro state is probably one of his most important, like powerful, like winning states. Like when you get the afro on him, no, it's hilarious. The afro is actually makes your hurt box bigger. So you see how the afro is like way up there? Watch. If I jump here, like I'll actually hit the afro. It like extends his hurt box.
This is not even a game. The character is crazy.
Yeah. So when I land one of these, I'm like, oh, it's party time, because the afro will stay on them for like a really long time. And if I detonate it with the fire move, primarily, which is his jump D, which is the syringe, it'll detonate it. So if you block it, here, let me so just block guy here. It'll kind of detonate it like that, and then it'll be on fire. Your afro will be on fire, and then it'll explode at like this delayed time, and I can do some pressure to you while that's about to happen. But yeah, it's a really important move, because once you're covering the whole screen, they're like, oh man, I can't do anything in neutral. Then I just pull up, get one of these, get the command grab on them, and then it's really good.
Okay, cool. So let's go over like maybe like 4 more Roman cancels.
Yeah, sure. Here, it's a little hard without the meter the trading one. So yeah, actually one of his important Roman cancels, and this is like anything, like every character in this game can do this, is when you go for the command grab, because it is a bit of a risk, right? If they jump or backdash, you can get punished pretty hard for it. When you have 50 meter, going for Roman cancel and then PRCing is really important. If you land the command grab, the PRC won't come out. It'll go into the full animation. So if they jump, you can save yourself from getting like punishment. So you can kind of like safely go for it. Another one is his. I use this a lot. This is kind of like a newer thing that a lot of Faust players have been using. Basically, if you cancel like the beginning of your super into Roman cancel, you'll get the invincibility of the super and still Roman cancel. It's really weird. I just have to show you it here. I'll show you.
Yeah, show me.
You see that? You see the 4-leaf clover on the floor? The super never happens. And the coolest thing, look how much meter it costs. I only spent 50 meter doing that. Faust uses this really, really well. It's technically a system mechanic. Every character can do it, but only Faust and Axel really take advantage of it. But yeah, it's really good. I'm invul during that super Roman cancel while that 4-leaf clover is out. It looks really funny too.
Oh man, so let's go over like maybe like 3 more and see.
Yeah, sure. So another one is here, we got some more meter.
We got to build meter in it.
Yeah. Here, so another one. Damn, yeah, I forgot the meter. It doesn't transfer over.
I just wish they'd be able to just switch it on in online practice modes. It's just so much easier.
Yeah, and the shared training mode, it doesn't have that. Yeah, another one is I'll do this a fair amount. So just stand block for a little bit. So I'll do tornado and I'll fast RC downwards for a low. Yeah, it's actually pretty hard to block. And if they're looking for that, then I can start going and like I can throw in like fast RC high, or I can do this. I like doing this a lot. You fast RC into his jumping S, and since it's like so low, the jumping S doesn't even happen, so it just whiffs, and then you can just go for the command grab right away. That's like a really good RC option that he can do. And another one, this one's more like a combo RC option. So like if I land like the scalpel pull like this, I'll RC like that, and I can get like a combo off of it. That's a really good one too.
Whoa. Alright, cool. You could give us one more. If you could give us one more.
One more?
Yeah,
okay. Here. What's another good one? Oh yeah, this one is good too. So I showed you the Scarecrow PRC where like I don't even like appear after like the Scarecrow. Like I cancel the Scarecrow and I can do like the command grab like I did. But what I also do sometimes when I have 50 meter is I'll do the S Scarecrow where I come from the top ropes and I'll RC after that. So here, you have the stand block. Like that. So I'll come from the top ropes and it'll, if the opponent blocks it, the RC explosion will make the S Scarecrow plus on block. So I can do pressure after that all the way from the top of the screen.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Well, I guess we're gonna go on to the next part, which is what does your character strive for?
Yeah, so Faust is always trying to get these items on the screen, right? That is what he's striving to do. He is trying to cover the screen with as much nonsense as possible, and he wants to make sure the opponent doesn't stop him from doing that. So I'll use a lot of these like really far-reaching like scalpel normals with this 2 heavy and his far slash and this 5H and this jump 2K. Make sure to keep them out and not let them stop me from throwing these. Because once they're like, damn, I can't get in on them, like let me wait. You can use that time to throw an item. And then you just throw an item, and you throw an item, and you throw an item, and you just keep throwing them. That is what he is trying to do in this game. He has really good anti-airs as well if you try to jump in on him with his 6P. Goes up really high up. So that's also another really important thing playing Faust. You're just trying to keep them out and throw items.
Cool. Well, Apologyman, thank you very, very much for showing us Faust and all this information. I would like for you to tell us where can they find you on social media.
Yeah, for sure. So on Twitter, my @ is just @Apologyman. No underscores or anything. And my you can also follow me on Twitch, which is Apologyman, and YouTube is Apologyman. It's just Apologyman everywhere. But yeah, you can check out my streams. I stream this game a fair amount there. I have YouTube content for this game a lot as well, so you can check it out there as well. But yeah.
Right, Wicked, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it.
All right, I hope everyone enjoyed this one. This one is a very special one for me because I really wanted to know much about this character and I found out quite a bit. If you lot enjoyed this, remember to subscribe, leave a comment, and give a thumbs up. Go follow Apologyman, and we will be on to the next episode. Take it easy, everyone.